It's just a forum for heads of parliaments. So as Speaker of the House for Belize, then I belong to that parliamentary association for Central America. It's a brainchild of SICA, to which we also belong in Central America. And what we do as elected presidents is to attempt to form this group and form committees so that we can come up with ideas that hopefully will turn to policies and laws. Different countries have different responsibilities. For example, you would have one country to represent and promote for the region national security, the other one for the environment. For example, Costa Rica is for the environment, Panama is for banking and finance. And in the last couple of months, the executive secretary for FOPREL, Ms. Dr. Santiago, asked me if we could promote for Belize to be the chairman of the Education and Health Committee for FOPREL. Of course, I liaised with the Honorable Patrick Farber, the Minister of Education, and he jumped on the opportunity for Belize to represent for education and health in FOPREL. And what we're doing here for the first time ever in Belize, we have a FOPREL meeting. And we're trying to come up with different resolutions that Belize will strive for and represent and be and contribute to the Parliament of Central America.
Resolutions such as?
Well, what happened is that we're trying to come up with those. There's a preliminary set of resolutions that we will look into. I don't want to preempt what the Interparliamentary Committee will decide on, but there's a fight against hunger, there's a fight towards healthy consumption of food for children in schools. The main theme that seems to be coming out is that while children are going to school, separate from education itself is their health. Children are not eating properly, and in certain countries, children are not eating at all. We realize that in certain countries, in Guatemala, El Salvador, children, half of them are not in school, and the other half who are in school are not eating healthy. Nicaragua passed a very radical executive order in which, for example, they banned all soft drinks, all junk food to be served in primary schools, for example. So Belize will lead the charge against children being unhealthy who are in school, and that general state of being unhealthy and how it affects their education.
How do you convert that from this meeting and agendas in your discussion here, from that point to actually the situation in our schools?
Well, that is why it was very important for Belize to chair that particular committee and for the Minister of Education himself to be here today. He has been very generous with his time. And so as we as FOPREL pass those resolutions, it will be the job of the Minister of Education to ensure that the things that we agree on in this meeting become policy at the very least.